look at the numbers, the relationship between the numbers. The same thing I said yesterday. There's something in common between the 5, the 10, and the 5. You can look at that. You know you have 5 and 5 that you have to do something with.
There is something in common with them. They're all 5s.
Okay, so don't make it harder than it is. Split it in half. Split 10 in half. You get 5. 5 times 5 is what? Don't worry about the decimal.
25.
Okay, put the decimal back. And you get what?
2.5.
So you have 2.5.
4.
And
2.5.
1.5. What do you have to do to those numbers?
Add them.
What is your answer?
4.
Okay, check and see if your answer is correct. So what did it say? You got it right. Don't add steps to the problem. We're not doing that. Just do what the problem tells you to do. Even though that there's more
To it besides
more problems, there are more steps. We're not doing that. You're just evaluating right now. So only do what the instructions ask you to do. That way you don't confuse yourself. Go to the next problem.
It is on the neck.
It gets. Wait a minute. Did
It's
it
a glitch.
freeze? It's a glitch, isn't it? Oh, wait a minute.
It's probably some sort of
glitch.
no processing problem in the computer.
Go to the
Seeing that this computer is old,
Go to the top.
It's not connecting correctly because of this.
The computer was rebuilt. No, to the reload.
Oh, refresh.
Yeah.
It's gonna log good, I think.
It was already rebuilt, so there's no problem. This one works the same as the other one. It's a little bit slower, but it does still do the same.
I would think you need a new GPU.
He took all of that out and rebuilt it. All right, evaluate C. Is that C or E?
E.
E. Well, I'm sitting this far back. Evaluate when E equals 12 and F equals 1/2. Okay, look at the numbers. There's something in common between the 12 and the 2 already. The 1 is going to disappear. The fraction, don't even worry about it.
12 and 2. So will I add it or what?
Look at it. What is the problem asking you to do?
Subtract. Add.
How do
I don't know. 12.2. I really don't.
you have fraction and a decimal, or a fraction and a whole number?
So 12.
So you're trying to get rid of the fraction. How do you get rid of fractions?
Decimal.
No. What comes before fractions? Add, subtract, divide, or multiply.
I don't
Okay.
know.
So you have to multiply something. What do you multiply? Set the problem up.
Actually, I thought it was division. I thought it was division at first.
Okay.
12 divided by 2, which is 6.
Okay.
So all you have to do is put 6.
Think.
The answer would be 6, ideally. Nope. Yeah, I suck at this.
No. You didn't finish the problem, because then you have 6 over What?
6/2.
And what's wrong with it?
It's not simplified.
Okay, so do the problem correctly. Don't skip the steps.
6/2. And 6
Write
over
it.
12.
No, write it down. Don't tell me. Write it down.
I don't. It just confused me on what to do now. I don't even understand.
That's why we're taking our time. Write it down. If you don't write it, you can't solve it.
Because my mind is running slowly. You need a new GPU.
What did you do? You don't need to click one time.
Oh. It doesn't even tell me it's.
Do the problem. What does the Jewish schools have to do with you?
That's the real stuff. As far as conspiracy
Everybody,
based,
well,
I wish not to be on video.
everybody knows the.
I wish not to be on video.
What did you say? The McDonald's
I wish not to be on video.
is human meat.
Oh yeah,
So-
by the way, you know human meat would be ideally better for us than any other meat considering that it has mostly every nutrient that we need.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we still not eating McDonald's. The rabbis have spoken.
Speaks about the schools.
Okay.
Too.
Yes,
I hate
yes,
this.
they educate their own. Work out the problem.
I hate it.
So would you rather just do consumer math?
I'd rather jump off a cliff.
Really?
Yes, I'd rather jump off a cliff and go spelunking.
So sad.
Sad the fact that I have to do this, which is boring.
You know, if you think you won't use it, you can do business math.
It's also sad the fact that you'll never use any of this in life, so it doesn't matter if you do it or not.
You can use business math. And you just asked to go to the store. I can't give you the money if you can't tell me how much you need. So we could sit here.
That's a different process.
We could sit here.
It's a different state of process now.
And you have
I'll do
18 minutes left. You just wasted 5 minutes.
I'm not a math person. Who's gonna use math anyway? All you have to do is go on your phone calculator, boop, 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 and you got what you need.
Like I just said, you just
Pretty
asked
soon
for
people
money to
have
go to
microchips
the
and
store.
everything.
If you can't tell me how much you need, how can I
Yes,
give
that
you
is
the
a
money?
different state of process also. All you have to do is remember what you need, like remember what you're getting, remember the price of what you're getting, add up that, tell the person the total and take it.
Okay,
So I can talk to brick walls every day of my life.
All right. Evaluate. E over 4 plus 2F minus 3. E is 12 and F is 1/2. You can use your hints. Times 25.
I gotta do that right now.
Look at that problem. What do you have? What are those numbers? 6 and 1/4.
Yes.
14 and 1/4. What? You're trying to get a whole number. Look at the two fractions. What do they have in common?
You can add them.
You can what?
Together. You can add them together.
Or you can what?
And divide them.
Or you can what?
I don't know.
You can cancel them out. Look at the numbers. Work with the numbers.
So you can cancel out the fractions?
You think?
Yeah.
Try it and see what happens. Just try it. You getting stuck all the way around. You have to try. Try something.
I'm not getting it.
Okay.
Canceling. I don't know how to cancel them.
So, you have the 6 in the parentheses and the 1/4. So what do?
Multiply them.
6 times 4 is what?
24.
14 and 4.
28.
Stop. If you cannot do it mentally, do it on paper. Don't confuse yourself.
4 times 4. 16. 46.
So you have 24 and 46. What do you do with them?
Add them.
Look at the hint and see.
It's 70.
Okay, check the hint and see. Or you would just want to answer it.
Let me try to answer it.
You have 7. Look at the hint. So where did the 1.5 and 3.5 come from?
I don't know. The computer generated them. Source code. Because the source coding implemented by the people who programmed this, I made sure they put that. I don't know. There's a whole load of things I could say.
You seriously stuck? Every time you say this, you end up with the right answer.
4.
So I think it's more where you just don't want to do it. Really, good grit.
Grits.
So how did you answer it?
For some grits.
Every time you don't know how to do it, but you get the answer. You're a scammer. You have 4 minutes. Do the next problem.
I could probably change the what top bar says to where it says do your work, David, but it won't say it every time. It'll just say it probably once or twice. Well, it depends on how much times I do it.
Same thing. This is nothing different from what you just did. Different numbers. Subtraction.
Hold up, wait.
My timer's going off. I need to reset it.
6. 6 times 6. I didn't think that far. 18. 18 plus 2. 36. 36. 36 minus 20. I just messed it up. Minus 20. Okay. 6 times 4 is 24. 10. So am I going to end up with a negative number?
We'll find out.
I'm going to have to 6. 36 minus 20. So that's still going to be 6. And that's going to be 16. 16 minus 24.